to this channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. On today's episode on Nigerian fashion and beauty, using Nigerian traditional fashion as a case study. Today I'm going to be throwing more light on Nigerian fashion and styles and the beauty that went alongside with fashion. Subsequently, I will also be talking about the significance of these fashion styles and beauty in those days and how well they were appreciated. So join me on this ride, and I promise you I'll be so careful enough not to scratch a bumper. Today we're going to be looking at more on fashion. The Akwata cloth is a unique hand-woven fabric of the Igbo women of Akwata in Abia State, Nigeria. The fabric was originally called Akwa Mmiri, meaning cloth of the water, and was mostly worn by women on a vertical loop. These Akwata cloths came in a different patterns and designs, and they were named according to their appearance. Examples are tortoise, snakeback, children finger, stew, etc. And this stood as a symbol of wisdom, and they are regarded as a ritual object and symbols. And the patterns range from plain stripes and heavily patterned cloths. In the olden days, the tortoise design was known as akeke, and they were only worn by a member of a royal family. If a non-royal family wears it, they will be severely punished or sold as a slave. The Ebe design was especially reserved to use as a protective talisman for pregnant women or warriors. Most of these designs or patterns were inspirational, and the weavers claim that certain designs were reserved to them by their gods, and so on. Weavers were allowed to copy the design, and it therefore died with owners. Yes. The Akwata cloths, woven from sase hemp fibers, are of curses type used by masquerades and by warriors as a head guards, while those made from raffia fibers were used for religious occasions like the Ozo or Ozo title, and for mourning by women. The Igbo men like the Akwata with the interwoven grammatic pattern on white. Yes. The African George fabric was also a brand, be reckoned with, made in different colors, commonly white. It was a piece of clothing, yes, a piece of clothing that came with pride. It was one of the most valued gifts given by son-in-law of his parents. In-laws highly converted. It was worn by kings and queens, originating in India, where it was used to make sase. Pardon me if I didn't pronounce it well. It became popular among Africans, royal and noble families, and still till date it still speaks value, yes, values, and the textile industry. In fact, a group of unmarried ladies always, or married lady who always escorts the bride for a wedding ceremony, often use them. Like I said before, fashion and beauty goes hand in hand. Beauty complements fashion in this modern time. A brand of cosmetics, a brand of cosmetics, yes, in a carefully chosen, or is carefully chosen to match our fashion or fashion style. Yes. You see, a white woman in a red dress with her lips colored red. Even the hair is made to fit the selected style of fashion. Behind the time, however, times were a little different. Hairstyles were fashioned, or hairstyles were made. Makeups were worn regardless of a fashion, style, or skin color. In the Igbo culture, the traditional eyeliner known as otangele was used in a place of mascara. It was drawn across the eyelids and sometimes across the eyebrows. Even in these modern times, some parents still apply this otangele across the eyes of their babies. Some adults use it too. It is believed to be medicinal, to improve visual accuracy. For the adult men, also applies it across the eyelid, and it is believed to be from or form of spirituality. Yes, spirituality. That's what they believe. Generally, this local eyeliner, especially, yes, the otangele that we're talking about, improve the appearance of the eyes and makes them look more attractive. Yes. The lips were also dyed black, irrespective of the skin color. There were no earrings, yes, Even so, for the maidens, it's all provide perfect romantic appeal to the men. So the men could hardly resist these enchanting eyes. Draw on the body, where linoforms and geometric shapes or calligraph. Yes. Traditionally known as ule or uli. Yes. This form of cosmetic art use natural dyes extracted from charcoal, yes, clay soil, plants, and tree bed to make a monochromatic or represent animals. Monochromatic is a pattern on women. These designs could be abstract or represent animals. It was eventually praised, yes, elemental art and cultural applied symbolism. Yes. Women traditionally wore uli for different reasons, such as going to the market to sell their things, their product, the whatever, or to meet their suitors, or those that are getting married, yes, or giving birth, attending burial, ritual, or obtaining a chieftaincy title. Dance groups and wrestling teams also wore distinctive uli, designed to distinguish them from other groups or teams. When performing in their village or in another, men also wore uli designs for formal occasions like obtaining a title. Uli murals were also painted on resident buildings and shrines. Yes, they were painted in the market also. It's a significant life event such as marriage or a maker of wealth and success. And uli designs were executed by the females. Igbo culture associates beauty with mortality, and so uli was welcomed and practiced throughout the Igbo land. But by 1970, it has lost much of its popularity following a ban by the British, who deemed it primitive. Now, now we know that that women's hair is her crown, glory, and the way it is tied says a lot about her. Although men often complain about their wives spending hours at the salon, most women understand the need to look good in the eyes of their husbands, so as to keep him from grabbing someone or other lady in their absence. Yes. Sometimes even in their presence. Yes. In the pro-colonial times, long before care for natural hair became mainstream, the Igbo women used hairstyling as a means of identification, yes, and beautification, and basically craftsmanship. Hairstyles were adorned with ornaments like ivory combs, feathers, shells, bone, beads, coins, mold containing colorful earths, yellow and red paste. Then, Yishewu, the popular hairstyle, or Isiowu, yes, Isiowu, the popular hairstyle, still common even in this modern time, was made into French twists, buns, and braids using threads. Clap your hands was a hairstyle too, and the shape of two hands clapped together. Rather than having the hair weaved to the back, the all-back hairstyle was once one of the simplest traditional hairstyles among the Igbos in those days. The Ingala traditional hairstyle was mostly, but not exclusively, for brides. Ngala once pride, and this hairstyle depicted the pride, or they could also deprive the pride, dignity of the Igbo women. There are lots of hairstyles in the Igbo traditional beauty today, some of which are unnamed, and most of the information, yes, most of the informations or the styles are still appreciated. Yes, some styles are still, some hairstyles are still appreciated even in these modern times. Trust me, the ladies then must have looked glamorous, and just as it is now, they could have left the men drooling over them, especially with their wrappers tied around their waists and reaching just above their knees, shooting out their exclusive, yes, bottoms. And if they wanted to seduce the husbands, they could easily do that. Yes, they could easily do that. They could easily adjust the length of the wrapper to somewhere just beneath the butt, but could have been, that would have been so seductively dangerous. Maybe I would try it with my husband. Yes. Maybe. Who knows? So, lovers, I hate to say this, but this is where I draw the curtain for this episode. And I'm drawing my curtain so close on the Igbo traditional fashion and beauty. I hope you learned something today. Do not not forget that nothing is worth your happiness. Nothing that makes you happy is worth your time. It's a good investment. So do not stop smiling. It lightens your soul and dispels sadness. No matter the troubles of life, never give up. That is the rule of the game. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Please and please click on that notification button so that whenever I upload any new video, you will be the first to know. Thank you so much on this journey of Igbo fashion and tradition. I am very, very happy that you are happy. Remain blessed and God bless you. And see you some other time and God bless you. Well, today I'll be showing you, see my attire. See that? I hope you try this time. Thank you and God bless you. Bye for now.